Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. War. War. More war. That is what's on everyone's lips. Chinese are preparing for one heck of a brawl. Let's just see if things work out in their favor then. They're mobilizing for war. We will see if that works out for them. Meanwhile, we have almost successfully, completely enveloped and annihilated the Xinjiang clique. Hopefully, we get to knock them out of the battle before things get too spicy. You all need to swiftly reposition yourselves. Oh, this is a huge waste of my time. I was wondering where all my troops were. This is the penalty of bad micro. Can we be done? Nope, apparently not. Yep, we can be. Haha, knocked them out before they could join the Chinese. So we'll just take all. Thank you very much. Which puts us in a really, really good position for fighting China. Very, very good position. All right. All right. We're going to get rid of that. This whole setup we're going to just eliminate. All right, here's what we're going to do. First things first. My mobile divisions will go to Lhasa to be mobile. You guys will go here. You guys will go here, except you here. Everyone else, I think, basically can chillax, max, relax, all cool. Preparing for war with China. You fool. I'm trying to find a rhyme for that. It's hard. So we have our little mobile position. We're trying to... Something else we want to do is quickly build up into the defensive shield on this particular border. I don't know how much we'll need it, but, you know, we might. And then finally, airplanes. More of them. Time to stop training. Time for you. We're gonna spread the love. Nope, you don't need to spread the love there. That seems like... We're gonna focus the love a little bit. And finally, these guys. You can go here. And then sub-squad. What the heck? Who are you nerds? Submarines. You submarines, go here. You submarines, go here. You submarines, go here. And then you non-submarines, go here. This thing call submarines. Malaysia, who are you? You're a Japanese colony. Got it. What are the Japanese even going to be doing? Who are they at war with? They're not war with anyone. They're doing alright, all things considered. We may have to kill them at some point, but it will be a while from now. We have 254 of 300 divisions. I would like to maintain a little bit of agility in terms of the divisional creation. Wait, what faction are you in? Oh, you're Japanese. Well, what the heck? I don't need you. I'm like, I thought I was going to have to fight you, but no. That's silly of me. No, I am chill with the Japanese right now. They got their little Indochina situation going on. They've lost on China. They've won everywhere else. I'm not really concerned about the Chinese Navy. This is going to be a brawl, primarily occurring on the fate of Xinjiang. We're going to liberate East Turkestan. Oh, nice. Never mind. Alright, we are going to... Give me a moment. Wait. Do that. Something I should be doing, now that I have a moment to think. How's Mongolia? They have a non-aggression pact with the Japanese. They don't have any territory that I think the Chinese covet, but we're going to plot to attack them anyway. Because that gives us more land to fight in China with, and then more land to fight the Russians with. You know, should it come to that. Right now, let's see. You can just go to Hyderabad. I think you're better there anyway. I've been told that you're going to fight me. Where are your forces? It's been said there would be an attack. Where's the attack? Hello? Hello, where's the attack? Where's the attack, boys? Come on. There we go. Where's the attack? Thought you were going to be fighting me. No? No? You don't want to fight? You're good? You don't want to fight? Huh. Well, I mean, if you don't want to fight, then you don't want to fight. Whatever. Close enough. Eurasian Treaty Organization. Yeah. Okay. I have a terrible tendency at racing the Russians to everything. Claim to dominate the rightful Russian sphere of influence in Xinjiang, Mongolia, and Manchuria. Okay. Is he mad? I mean, I bet he is. Huh. Oh dear. While the West is away, the East will play. Not good. I don't like this. I don't like this situation very much. Commission a cruiser fleet. Let's talk about adding production lines. Sure. I'll take it. Whatever. Hey. Like the fleet exercises, I'll refrain from diverting funds to the Navy. It's good to have buffs, I guess. Hello, China! Hi. Thought you said you wanted to fight me. You have war goals against me. You don't want to do anything about it? Okay, well, I'll deploy here. I'll conquer Mongolia, and then I guess I'll start on China. I am extremely worried about what's the Ruskies are going to be doing. Only bad things, I assume, with Savinkov at the helm. I try to be reasonable, rational. I get no respect. All I want to do is become very wealthy. Is that so much to ask? Fall of Algiers. French Republic is dying. I thought they were already dead. It took them that long to take Algiers. Hey. I guess with American soldiers at the helm, it's not that hard, is it? We're going to pull our forces back from this particular line. We're going to try to conquer Mongolia. Assuming the Russians don't conquer it first, as appears to be their habit. Well, that's significant. What a hideously, hideously ugly situation. Commune of France. Pepperoni, pepperoni. Got lots of these independent, guaranteed situations. Oh boy. You know, pure dual purpose battery? I think that might not be a bad idea. Kingdom of Egypt, Dominion of Canada have signed a peace treaty. Okay. Oh, I do not like this situation. I do not like it one bit. Not at all. Not one bit. No, no, no. I do not like it. Alright, 43. 3 techs for you and me. We might as well get better transports. We don't really have the industry to support a transport-heavy strategy. What are we doing on tanks? We're actually real close to getting there on tanks. Anti-tank. Sub-construction. Okay, we can. Aggressive patrol systems. Patrol patterns gives us better detection, reduced acoustic signature, which gives us reduced visibility, reduced costs. I feel like reduced visibility is like pretty awesome, right? Invisible submarines are nice. I'm gonna move here. There we go. Republic of China declared war in Tibet. I was wondering when this was gonna happen. We actually have the capacity. How's Aski Chin going? Might as well press this button. Increase integration efforts there. Let's doctrines. We can get breakthrough. This lets us make several decisions. Number 1, breakthrough. I love a good breakthrough. Number 2, breakthrough. Number 3, breakthrough. Number 4, that's right. We can't get breakthrough. That's fine. That's okay. We're gonna launch our little attack. And we're gonna call everyone into this war. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We should probably exert heroism. Yeah, because we're still getting debuffed by the fact that we take 8 billion casualties every time we fight a war. Every time we do this. Our sub-fleet, speaking of subs. Our sub-fleet, we're going to go send to the South China Sea. We're going to go convoy raiding in the South China Sea. I don't see any reason to be more ambitious than that. Unable to move to a province along this path. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. All these railway guns. Go there. Okay. It's so... Railway guns are really buggy, I'll be completely honest. Can we get jet engines yet? Nope. Can we get jet engines yet? Nope. Republic of China is called Guangxi. Good for them. How's casualties looking? Well, we've inflicted 10k. And we're suffering some air superiority issues in Z-Bay. I'm gonna rush for Zhangyi because I can. Oh, how much do we have left to click on? Not a lot of buttons left to click. Let's do Princes of the Air. We'll get to that. Flying Herzot. While it's still valuable. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Okay. I can maybe knock Zibe-san Ma out of the war? Just by, like, outflanking everyone? Like a flanking-based gamer move? Go Munchun! Declared war on the Republic of China. Now's the time, I suppose. You know? Like, you gotta shoot your shot, right? How are we doing in terms of, like, literally don't have enough command power for that. That's too bad. It is pretty fun. This whole situation is very funny to me. Just attack there. We're just like raiding enemies, like completely exposed back line. It's pretty effective actually. Just pop those helmets and be done with it. Ugh, those supply stations are kind of like redundant at this point. Strategy might work. Shocking if it does. But even if it doesn't, you know, I haven't exactly left like an exposed flank. I mean, this is a classic speed is his armor type situation. Where it's like, yeah, I am being protected from serious threats by the mere fact that I am, like, you know, too fast for you to effectively attack. How's our casualties looking? 9k versus 124k. That's pretty good. I would say pretty strong. We've sunk some convoys. It's their convoys, whatever. Please go to Calcutta. Please come here. Now what I should have done, that would have been easy to do, is literally just do that. I mean, rushing Kunming is not a bad idea. These things are going to consider, okay, we've finally run out of juice. Finally run out of juice. I mean, have we run out of juice, though? I think Zibin Senma is going to stay in the war because they have a bunch of VP over here. But I don't know, how much is Lanzhou worth? Like, these two control points are 30 total. That might... If that's enough to knock these guys out of the war, I'm going to be pretty freaking shocked. Shocked. Shocked and the jocked. Not... Okay. Looks like we're... I was going to say, we're starting to run out of juice in our offensive here, but, like, this offensive has done nothing. This has been massively successful, but everything else, in certain places, the Chinese have held us off with absolutely no problem. It's just, you know, there are a bunch of places here that's not the case. Now, I just need to hope that the Ruskies do not... How close are we to war with these guys? We got like 60 days left. That's not a big issue. Okay, looks like we're not going to be taking these places. How do I feel about that? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Okay, the fact that we took the Zhongyi supply hub, kind of critical to sustaining this push. Preferred tactic, breakthrough. Love a good breakthrough. Crap. You go here. And I will just, like, blast stand you. And, attack you. Yeah. Yeah, we already lost a guy somewhere here. Oh, no, we didn't. This is the guy here. Got it. Okay, I was worried, like, we've lost divisions. Alright, it's... casualties are starting to add up. But the push we have made has been pretty incredible. Alright, we did take Xining. We are not going to take Lanzhou. That's fine. I don't care. I'm okay with that. Amusingly, this is actually going to put me in a great position for attacking into Mongolia. So I'm going to reconfigure our positioning. I am going to go to extensive conscription, probably, just to have the manpower sitting around from that. I think I'm probably going to. Hey, we're good. Back in here. Alright, we are going to declare a halt to operations so far. I mean, I think this has been, like, wildly successful. It's just we're kind of we're outrunning our supply lines at this point. Guomenjan? Oh, absolutely not. You think I don't intend to conquer you? I absolutely do. I generally tend to go great seakeeping here because weather penalties are universal. Like, they always apply. They're always a thing. Experimental rockets! There we go. Can't get improved guidance. Oh, it's still 43. Maybe improved in air? Upgrade? Maybe. We're kind of scraping the barrel at this point. We got somebody's been wounded. You don't need to attack here. It's not doing anything. Same thing here, same thing here. All of this frontline stuff, actually, totally chill, easy for the Chinese to defend. It's everything else where we're making breakthroughs. Speaking of breakthroughs, first of all, we're going to emphasize the supply situation. Oh shoot, I should have totally done that. You stay behind. You guys stop attacking. We're gonna try to, like, kind of chill out our attack situation. Get a policy. I like wind tunnel pioneers because agility is otherwise kind of hard to get. Okay, we are facing. That is a pretty good. How much time do we have here? All right, we have like 43 5 days. Or like 40 days. That's fine. All right, we are facing a pretty good situation. The supply situation up here in Western China, like northwestern China, is terrible. I need to prioritize reconnecting that supply network immediately. But like otherwise, it's fine. Everything's fine. Really not an issue. I'm gonna attack you. Ugh, the inability to take Lanzhou really kind of sucks, but... How is the supply situation here? Not great. Bad, in fact. Some could say. Some might say that it's bad. 5 days. 4 days. Alright, either way, that is going to be it for today. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.